Good afternoon, Flosstube. It is Monday, May something or other, Memorial Day here in the States. My name is Crystal, and this is my channel. It has been 2 weeks because a lot has happened. What has happened? The kids finished school for the school year, and that's been really weird. They finished this past Thursday, so I now have a 7th grader and a kindergartner. It's just crazy. And the weather is getting better, so we're thinking it's technically summer for us. So we've been enjoying that. We started a patio farm. We are farming on the patio. We have cucumbers and bell peppers and chives and tomatoes and strawberries and blackberries and blueberries, and so that's what we've been doing all morning, which is why I'm like kind of glistening, working on our patio farm. And this last week I graduated college. I mean, I didn't leave the house, but I graduated college. So I now have a degree in accounting. That's also really weird because one day I was a student and the next day I wasn't. And there's just like no marker. Times are strange. So I will get into the stitching now. I have a ton of it. It is Maynia, and y'all, I'm loving Maynia, but I'm also hating Maynia. I'm ready for Maynia to be over because for Maynia, I've been stitching for 1 hour on a project and then working on other stuff and like finishing school and raising humans and farming. So, my Maynia starts it's not a great start, but I have a long list here. Everything's kind of jumbled, so we'll see. Nothing's in order. I will start with the Feels Like Home Sal, the Stitch Along from Fat Quarter Shop. This is technically, nope, Bloomtopia is. This is the second Stitch Along I've done. I love them. I love having an assignment. Which is, I think, why I love Enchanted Stitching. There's something on this. I'm not participating in the month of May because I couldn't wrap my head around the challenges. But anywho, I don't have a photo. I don't know where. That's just a supply list. I don't have a photo, but this is the Feels Like Home Stitch Along from Fat Quarter Shop. Whoop! So week 1 was the bird, week 2 was the house, which took 147 years. Week 3 was Feels Like Home. That was pretty quick. And then this week is the fence. The fence is supposed to be white. I didn't iron anything. Pardon my hoop mark. I iron when I'm done with a section, but the fence is supposed to be white. I had some fabric situations this week, and the white it's not white, it's like a really, really light gray, and it just wasn't gonna show up. So I decided to do it in this color, which is one of the colors. But I like it. I think it'll kind of go. And then we have one more section right here, which I think I know what it's gonna be. I think I got a sneak peek. When my floss pack came, and I may or may not have mentioned that in a video or two ago. So there's that. Something else I started this month. This was not a main. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15 starts in the last 2 weeks. Is that right? Yeah. 14 for Maynia and then this one. So I started the Truckin' Along, a year of vintage trucks from Stitching with Housewives. I started the month of June. It is, I'm not blaming anybody. I will say, though, that I need the world to go back to normal because I ordered floss for this the first week of May. It came on Saturday, the 20-something-if. So I'm just now starting it. We shall see. It's not going to be done by June 1st. I can already bet. But here is where I've gotten to. I did 2 strawberries. Well, I haven't finished them. I'm doing this on 14 count black Ada. The last project, Feels Like Home, was on 14 count ivory Ada. But I am going to try and make this a focus piece and get it done as soon as I can. It's not going to be done by the end of May. It's just not. Maynia is, I'm ready. I'm ready for it to be over. I'm not going to quit, but I am ready for it to be over. All right, what is this? Okay, this is Warm Winter Wishes. This was my Maynia start for yesterday, day 24. It is just printed black and white. Warm Winter Wishes. It is not a freebie. This is not a freebie. This is from the February 2020 Just Cross Stitch magazine. And it's a wintry piece with a white llama. So cute. And I love the pom-pom trim. So I think I'm going to try and finish it just like that. That I worked on yesterday, again, for an hour. Please don't judge my piddly starts. They are piddly. I don't even know which end is up. Oh. Yeah, like that. There we go. 14 count tea-dyed Ada. You're going to see a lot of 14 count tea-dyed Ada. You're also going to see a lot of white stitches because I try and stitch the white before I stitch anything else. So there's that. Also, I ordered some of those, just those plastic bags from Amazon, like a pack of 18 or whatever. I'm going to try those as my project bags because these flop over. They flop over. It's kind of bothering me. Okay, what is this? It's like a mystery to me too. Okay. This is Cozy Christmas Wishes. It is a Lizzie Kate freebie. It is small. It's only 49 by 48. Super cute. I am changing quite a bit of it. Because another part of the problem is I just don't have the floss colors that things call for. I can't show you the picture because it's just the pattern, but I will link it below. So it says Christ, and that's the top of the coffee cup. So it says Cozy Christmas Wishes, and then there's a coffee cup with 2 like little cookies. So tiny little start on that. And that was for Maynia Day 11. They're totally out of order. Totally out of order. All right, something else I worked on, which is also kind of a focus piece because my spring one is still up, is Bloom. No, I don't have the cover page in here. This is Quilty Love from the Fat Quarter Shop. I don't have the cover page. I will link it below. I did the original, which was like a Valentine's one, and then I did an Easter one where I kind of like made my own colors, and then now I'm doing a patriotic. So I got this bottom one done. So I have 3 more on the top and 2 more on the bottom. And I would really like this done. So it's kind of becoming a focus. I have 4 focus pieces. June Truckin' Along, this one, Fireworks on the 4th of July, which I don't think I worked on, and Stars and Stripes. Those are my 4 kind of like focus, get it done girl pieces. Speaking of, here is Stars and Stripes. Seasons in Chalk Art, Stars and Stripes. This is a collaboration from Hands On Design and Priscilla Blaine. This is from the August 2016 Just Cross Stitch magazine. You can get these from anniescatalog.com. ANNIES catalog.com. So that's the one I'm working on. And I've worked on this every day for the last 2 weeks. Just a little at a time. But it is getting some progress. Again, there's probably a hoop mark. Hoop mark. But she's coming along. So later today I'm going to finish that, the blue and the flag, and then keep going down. That's the goal. That's the goal. I am still going to work on this today. So I'm going to toss it in another pile. Nope. I also worked on Kringles, not for very long, but I'm trying to get just a teeny bit done every 2 weeks. I have a cover page somewhere. It is just black and white because everything gets folded and crinkled, and I don't like my patterns to get messed up. So typically what I do is make a photocopy and just work off of that. So this is Kringles. This is just a black and white copy. Little House Needleworks. And I have had all the issues. So I have said before, I thought this was done on ivory because the picture looked ivory to me. I am colorblind, legally colorblind. It is a rare trait in females, but I am legally colorblind, so I thought it was ivory. A lot of it looked beautiful on ivory. Like, it looked gorgeous, and I didn't want to change it. But the white was not going to happen. It was not going to happen. Well, first it calls for, like, some sort of ecru color, and that was definitely not going to show up on ivory. And so then I switched to white. It still did not show up on ivory, especially because her dress is supposed to be that color. So I had 5 white stitches in this, and I decided to pull them out and dunk it in tea. So I pulled the 5 white stitches out. They were over here. I pulled them out, dunked this in tea. It didn't do anything to the rest that was already stitched. Let it dry overnight. And then, pardon the color change, it's getting kind of cloudy. And then I started filling in on the white. And it's not my favorite. I think when I come across that color, I'm going to have to make a judgment call. Her dress is supposed to be that color, and I don't want her to have... I hate stitching white. It never looks beautiful. So I think I'm going to do her dress red. when I come across that color, I'm just gonna look around, and like if it's just a small bow on a present, I'll probably leave it. The outline of the rooms, I'm gonna leave it. But like a person's dress, I'm not gonna leave it. You know what I mean? I'm just not gonna do it. So there was that. All right, Silent Night. I don't even know why this is in here. I didn't work on this the last 2 weeks. Okay, the next one that I worked on was this is a dream to stitch on. I don't know what fabric this is. Penelope and Peep. Yeah. This is also Stitching with the Housewives. This is the first in the Sip of the Season series. They have more Sip of the Seasons available. I have already pre-ordered them. They're probably going to be here in like November. I don't know. We'll see. I ordered Sam and Liberty, and I pre-ordered Long May She Wave, and I got invoiced probably 2 weeks ago, and they are still not here. So, but there's Penelope. I worked on the duck, filled in her bow, worked on some leaves and berries. She's so cute. But when Sam and Liberty gets here, she's probably not going to get touched again for a while. I don't know. Or all of these Sip of the Seasons will get a little bit of work, and I won't plan on displaying them till next year. Like, all of them. They all are the same size, so they're all going to go on the same finishing piece. I don't know. And I don't mean to sound negative, like I'm blaming anybody. It's nobody's fault. It's just the nature of the way things are right now, that floss is hard to find. And I only use DMC, and it's still hard to find. And shipping is just like ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. What else did I work on? Celebrate 4th of July. I would love to call this focus piece, but these are huge, and this will not be done this year. But this is Celebrate 4th of July by Madame Chantilly. It is gorgeous. I also have another one of them to show today. I did decide, so for that big black one with the flag, my next one that I'm going to work on is fall. And those I am trying to get displayed this year. So I'm going to do fall, and then I'm going to do Christmas. Because then I also have spring. And then next year, I'll work on summer and winter. I'll fit them in somewhere. Next year, I want to display Sip of the Seasons, so I'll chip away at those a little bit, and Madame Chantilly. For Madame Chantilly, I'm going to do 4th of July, Halloween, Christmas, and I can't decide if I want to do spring or Easter. I like the spring tray better, and it has more bunnies, but it says spring. So I don't know. But I'm not. There's like a spring and an Easter. Your girl is not going to do both this size. Nope. I'm going to pick one and do it. Like 4th of July, if they come out with a summer one, I'm not doing it. And Halloween, if they come out with a fall one, I'm not doing it. Not happening. And the goal is to get these up for next year. Yeah, we'll see. They're massive. They are massive. Well, you probably want to see what it looks like. Let me see how big they are. So this is my actual copy, And then here is because I track my stitches, I write notes all over them. I watch Flosstube, and if I see something, I just write down on one of these patterns. So this is 142 by 242. So she's a big girl. She's a big girl, and I am doing it in the DMC. The DMC. But it's beautiful. But I do think I need to, once Maynia is over, start like picking a main focus piece and just chipping away at that till it's done, because doing little bits on all of them, I feel like I'm never going to finish. But that's where that's at. I finished that pot. There's like a doohickey down here. So her bottom of her skirt's done, pot's done, and then I started the flowers. It's literally never going to get done if I just do like an hour on 40 million different pieces every 2 weeks. Things will never get done. So when Maynia is over, I need to reevaluate. All right. This is Thanksgiving freebie. Freebie for TPP lovers. I will link it below. I can't show it because it doesn't have a cover page. But this is one where I looked at. I also stopped showing photos of my Maynia stuff on Instagram because I just was like, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how little I did. But, whoop. There it is. It's like a third of a pumpkin. It's like a third of a pumpkin. So, at some point, they'll all get done eventually, right? I told myself, this year, 2020, my focus is those, like 4, whatever, seasons in chalk, Quilty Love, and then like a smaller seasonal piece, which is fireworks on the 4th of July for me. The year in chalk monthlies, the Lizzie Kate stamp monthlies, and Christmas ornaments. That's my I want to get done this year. Everything else will get done eventually. This piece, that Thanksgiving freebie was from day 22. This is the Garment of God sampler. This is from the October 2016 Just Cross Stitch magazine, and I love it. It is a black and white picture, so it's not going to do it justice, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Nature is the living, visible garment of God. I love it. What I didn't know or look at was all the weirdo stitches that are in it. Let me just see if I can show. It takes regular cross stitches, half cross stitches, these like zigzag things, back stitches, which is what it is, satin stitches, I know how to do those are fine, Rhodes heart stitch. It's like weird flowers, so those may or may not get done. We'll decide if I'm going to learn how to do that or not. But I might just make X's But I got one bunny done in an hour. But it's beautiful. And it'll be fun to do. It's pretty big. It is warm. I am warm. That was for, I don't even know, day 21. All right, what is this? Ooh, Bloomtopia. This is my first ever stitch along, and I love stitch alongs now because of this. I love them. Love them. I don't even know what week this was. Oh, release 8 was The Bird. And this is 14 count tea-dyed Ada. All of the call for colors except that purple. I couldn't find the light blue, so I used purple. And I love it. That comes out on the 1st and 15th of every month. It is a free stitch along. But they do ask for a $15 donation to make a wish. So, I love it. All right, what is this? Happy birthday, Mr. President. Okay, this one, my husband and I both laughed. My start would have been much more if I had actually had floss. But I didn't have floss. So, my start was ridiculously small. But this is what it looks like. This is a freebie from Plum Street Samplers. George Washington was born on February 22nd, 1732. So this is Happy Birthday, Mr. President. That's part of his pants, his shoes, and the top of 4 birthday candles. That's the floss I had. So, it's just funny. It's so funny. This one will get done for next year, I'm sure. Not this year. And it's in a teeny tiny designer project bag. Pardon, I'm shaking you all over. Alright, and that was for, I don't know, day 23. So this, I have lost the cover page. This is called Trick or Treat. I will link it below because I can't show the cover page. And that is how much I got done. I don't have all the floss, so I'm kind of making it up as I go. That is a really bright yellow now that I'm looking at that. I don't know if I like that. It's for the candy corn. But it's a black cat sitting in a pumpkin. It says Trick or Treat, and then there's 4 candy corns. That's the collar of the cat. So this will probably become like my Halloween focus piece. Like I have fireworks on the 4th of July. This one will probably, because it'll fit on that same thing. So there's that. And that was day 20. That was day 20. And then I worked some more on, I love this one. I love this one. I have a needle doing weird things. Come on, out of there. Alright. This is the 12 Days of Christmas. This is a free pattern from Plum Street Samplers. I will link it below. This was just tea on white 14 count Aida, but I just love how it turned out. Let me open the whole thing up. I just love it. And I love how simple. It's just beautiful. I don't know, and my stitches look really nice on it. Maybe because it's not too many colors competing. It's just, I love it. So I'm going to keep trying to chip away at that one. I don't have a cover page because there isn't a cover page. All right. This was a whole situation. So day 19 was supposed to be the Little Sheep Virtues. I was going to start the whole big thing. And I was going to just do, originally I was just going to do like 3 across and 4 down of all the little sheep. And then I saw someone had the Country Cottage Needleworks Sheep in the Meadow in the center, and I was like, I want to do that. But I had already cut my fabric. So I had already cut and dyed my fabric. There's a lot of sheep, so it can't be white, it can't be ivory. So I was like, okay, well, I need to get a bigger piece of fabric. Got a bigger piece of fabric, and the white wasn't going to show up. So I was like, forget it. I'll do this next week. So I dyed my fabric. It's ready to go. I think I'm doing it tomorrow, maybe. So instead, I did what was supposed to be for tomorrow. It's called Love Lives Here. It is a freebie from, who is this from? Heart and Hand Needle Art. And I cruised. Love lives here, and this is a little house. And then there's a border, and that's it. And I didn't leave myself much room, but I'm going to turn it into a teeny tiny little pillow. And it'll all fit. So that was the whole, whole situation with that. It was frustrating. I had a lot of fabric issues this week. I think I had a lot of frustrating issues in general just because of like school and finals and graduating, but it not being exciting, and I was kind of bummed because I have made the dean's list every semester of college. I have worked my tail off, and it's just over. Congratulations, it's just over. But, okay, next one. This is day 17. This is a freebie from Plum Street Samplers. I like Plum Street Samplers. This is called And So He Came. I can't show it because it doesn't have a cover page, but that was my start. So it's a bunch of green trees with snow on them and then snowflakes. So it's about, it goes to about here. No. To about here. There's 2 more trees. So I got a bunch of the white for the trees done, and I started the bird. Basically got the bird done. And then there's a heap of snow underneath the branches down here. And on the top it says, Long lay the world. And on the bottom it said, And so he came. And it's from Luke 2:11, For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. I just love this. So, I love me some Jesus. I love me some Jesus. I'm probably going to have a Jesus wall. beautiful. Okay. Boop. Boop. Okay, this was day 18. It's called Winter Tree. I think I showed another one in the last video. I don't know. But here's that. And the people are fighting out in the living room. There's 4 of them, 1 for each season. And this is my start on that. It's funny because they all look the same pretty much. Because I'm starting with the tree itself. So, pardon the fighting that you may or may not hear. Okay. Oh, I did work on this. Oh, yeah, I did work on this. Quite a bit, actually. Fireworks on the 4th. By Stone Street Stitch Works. I love this pattern. Love, love, love. This was my first or second go at 18 count. Normally I stitch on 14 count, and I have no shame because I like to stitch on what's easy. But this 18 count, using only 1 thread, unless I'm doing white, then I use 2, is lovely. But I've made quite a bit of progress on this. I would say maybe 3 more hours and I could get that whole firework done and then start on the barn in the house. I still don't know what I'm going to have it say because on the bottom it says 4th of July and I don't want it to say 4th of July. The same with the Madame Chantilly tray. You know, a solution to my do I do spring or Easter problem would be to just not do the words on the bottom at all. And then just do the spring one and call it Easter because it has more bunnies on it. And I might end up doing that because I don't really want to put 4th of July on the bottom of the 4th of July tray because I keep it up year round. So, where are we at? 37 minutes. All right. This is 4th of July by somebody. Tiny Modernist. That's what it looks like. Only 2 colors. Love it. Love it. It's going to be a pillow. It's going to be a pillow. Because then I can just, I don't mind if those say 4th of July. So, happy of, and there's no white, so the blue part of the flag is done. So, that one would probably take 2 hours to finish the whole dang thing. We'll see. I think I want to do denim on the back of that one also. And turn it into another little pillow. Here is another Thanksgiving. What was that? Oh. This is from day 15. It's just sweet. Cute and sweet. This is from the December 2016 Just Cross Stitch magazine. It says, Thanksgiving is when hearts will find the way to come home. I love the sentiment. And this will be pretty quick. Again, I only worked on it for an hour, but I don't know which way is up and which way is down. I don't know. I guess that way. I got some of the house done. Almost all of the house. I have 5 more rows. And then the roof. And then once that's done, all I really have is alphabet and then some flowers. So this one will be a quickie. A quickie to work on like Fridays for Fall Friday stitching. I got a couple of things. Nothing is in order. I still have stitching to show, but I got from Stash Unload. I did not pay $9 for this, but I got the Shamrock Row from Bent Creek. I also have the Patriotic Row, so I am looking to get an Easter one, a Halloween one. I want the Spooky Row, and then a Christmas one. And if they have a Valentine one, that'd be cool. So, got that. I got this off Stash Unload. It was like a little kit. I think that's navy. Ada. Might be black, I don't know. Again, color blind. Oh, I got the Easter row. Are these the same size though? This is my question. I don't know. 278 by 35. Why 271 by 30. So the patriotic row that I have is the alphabets. I think I might, and this shamrock one is the alphabets. I think I might sell this and get the alphabet one and just stick with the alphabet ones so they're all the same size. It is very cute though, but I need to pay better attention to that. Let's stick that over there. All right, and then what is this? I think I might be almost done, maybe. This is Summer Tree, a freebie by Jordan Privé. I think this says Summer Tree, I don't know. But this is the summer-ish version. And again, they look the same. Here's my start. So, I finished the spring one. Might actually be in the bottom of this bin. And I turned it into a little bitty pillow. It's not stuffed yet, but I did do all the sewing. Okay, let's see. I got this from Hillside Samplings. This is an old pattern. I don't know what year. Sorry, I'm trying to get more comfortable. 1998. It's really cute though. The two little houses. This is the friendship sampler. And it says, the road between the houses of friends is never long. It has the alphabet and then it has the initials. So, I want to do this twice. I want to do it for, I have a very good friend that is moving to Idaho next week. Yeah, the end of next week. So I would like to do it for her, but I would also like to have a copy of it. So there's that. Here we go. This was Patriotic Heart Quaker Style by Ori TM. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. So it's a heart. It's like a, with Quaker designs in it. I started with the white. This would probably take 5 or 6 more hours to finish the whole thing. I will link that below. What did I do? I don't really know what's going on. Why I have this empty envelope in here. Come on, I thought you were in here. There it is. Here's the spring one. They're so cute. And then I did this like envelope. So I'm just gonna stuff her, and then I might do like a whip stitch to seal it. But yeah, that's the spring one. It's real small, but super cute. So that's done. I have one more to show, and it is Celebrate Halloween. So what I was saying was I might just leave the word off and just do the tray. But that is so cute. Look at that black and white pumpkin. Oh, she's so cute. So, whew. I don't even know. It must go that way. That's what I got done. 14 count, tea-dyed Ada. And I did that on day 13. The Patriotic Heart I did on day 12. And I think I showed everything. So, that is all I have. So, thank you for watching. I will probably be back. Now that I'm done with school, I might try to do every week. We'll see. I would like to get some stuff finished to actually show some finishes, but Maynia. So, we'll see. I don't really know. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.